Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat this. Most of what you've been told about making money online is either completely outdated or straight up lies. And I'm about to break it all down for you, step by step, so you can finally understand what's really happening behind those flashy ads and promotional videos. And by the way, this comes from a guy who's made thousands of dollars online, and I've been in the online business space for a while now. Let's start with the business models that the gurus are heavily pushing. They're all saturated to death in 2025, but they won't tell you that because they want you to keep watching their content. Dropshipping? Yeah, it worked great in 2017 when competition was low and advertising was cheap. Now, the profits are microscopic. I'm talking $3 to $5 profit per sale if you're lucky. And ad costs, they've skyrocketed. You will spend $20 in ads just to make a single $25 sale. Do the math. That's not a sustainable business model. And that's assuming everything goes perfectly. In reality, you will face supplier issues, shipping delays, product quality problems, and customer service nightmares. Plus, customers get pissed when their product takes 3 weeks to arrive from China. They will demand refunds and leave one-star reviews that kill your store before it even gets going. I know because I tried dropshipping with a friend back in 2019. We lost thousands. The headaches weren't worth it, and it's only gotten harder since then. Next up, crypto and NFTs. This isn't even a business model. It's gambling with extra steps. You have zero control over the outcome. Yet, gurus act like they've got some magical system for predicting what's essentially unpredictable. They don't. Now what about print on demand? It's just another oversaturated mess. Everyone and their grandmother is selling quirky t-shirts and mugs online. So unless you're an incredible designer, you're famous, or you have money for serious ad campaigns, good luck standing out among the millions of stores doing and selling the exact same thing. Print on demand platforms make it so easy to launch a store that anyone can do it. And that is exactly the problem. When anyone can do something, it means there's no barrier to entry. And when there's no barrier to entry, competition becomes fierce and profits drop to almost nothing. Affiliate marketing sounds nice, right? You promote other people's products and earn commissions. You don't have to deal with inventory, customer service, only marketing. But what you're not told is that you need either an existing audience or deep pockets for advertising. Because building that audience takes years, not weeks. The gurus showing off their 5-figure affiliate commissions never mention that they spent 3 to 5 years building an email list of 50,000 people first, or they spent tens of thousands on ads to generate those commissions. They only show you the end result. And Amazon FBA, you will need thousands of dollars for inventory upfront. I'm talking 5 to 10,000 minimum to start properly. Then you're competing with sellers willing to make 50-cent profit per item just to win the buy box. And here's the scariest part. Amazon can shut down your account anytime they want for any reason, and poof, your entire business is gone overnight. I know some people who lost 6-figure inventories because Amazon suddenly decided their product violated some obscure policy. No warnings, no second chances. Just their account suspended and inventory held hostage in Amazon's warehouses. That's the risk you're facing when you're dependent on a platform. And here's the truth bomb. Most online business you see used to work incredibly well. That's how plenty of gurus made their money years ago. But they keep selling you methods which are now oversaturated, while they quietly moved on to something far more profitable. So what actually works in 2025? 2 things, selling knowledge and selling services. And I'm gonna break both down for you in detail so you can see why these models are still viable while others have collapsed. First, knowledge. People will always pay for solutions to their problems. They're not paying for random products, they're paying to solve specific issues in their lives. That's a fundamental truth of business that will never change. Let's say someone wants to lose weight. They could buy fitness equipment for hundreds of dollars, or they could pay for a specific plan that tells them exactly what to do. Which do you think is more valuable to someone who struggled with their weight for years? The equipment they might not use, or the specific roadmap to success? And that's why selling knowledge through digital products, coaching or consulting is so powerful. You're selling the solution, not just a physical item. The profit margins are insane. We're talking nearly 100%. There's no inventory, no shipping hassles, no supplier problems. You create it once and you sell it forever. When someone buys your digital product, you're not spending money to fulfill their order. It's just an automated download. And the market is massive. People spend billions, yes, billions with a B, learning new skills. Fitness, business, relationships, languages, productivity, personal finance, the list is endless. Everyone wants to improve some aspect of their life. and they're willing to pay for guidance from someone who's actually done it. Instead of dropshipping kettlebells with razor-thin margins, sell a digital course on how to build muscle at home with minimal equipment. Instead of print-on-demand motivational posters, sell coaching on how to actually build habits that stick. The value is in the knowledge, not the physical product. But here's the key. You need to actually know what you're talking about. You can't fake expertise in 2025. People are too smart and there's too much free content available. You need genuine knowledge or expertise to stand out. But the good news is, you don't have to be the world's top expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of your audience. But what if you don't have specialized knowledge to sell? That's where the second model comes in, selling services using remote contractors. This is incredibly simple, but so few people talk about it. You sell a service, like social media management, video editing, web design, whatever, but you don't do the work yourself. You hire someone else to do it, usually for much less than what you charge the customer. Say a local business needs help with their social media. You charge them $1,000 per month. Then you hire someone from Upwork or Fiverr for $300 to do the actual work. You pocket the $700 difference every month. And that is just with one client. With 5 clients, you're making $3,500 monthly without doing any of the technical work yourself. Your job becomes client acquisition and management, making sure the work gets delivered on time and meets quality standards. You're essentially a middleman, but a valuable one, because you're connecting businesses who need help with talent they wouldn't find otherwise. This is literally how agencies operate. They don't have some secret magical sauce. They're just good at finding customers, then they outsource the actual work to contractors and keep the difference. Every digital marketing agency, design firm, and development shop operates this way to some degree. The main pro of this model is that you don't need to be an expert at the service yourself. You just need to be good at finding clients and managing contractors, and both skills are pretty straightforward to learn. Now, if you're worried about quality control when you're not doing the work, start by learning enough about the service to understand what good works looks like. Then, develop systems for checking deliverables before sending them to customers. As you grow, you can hire a project manager to handle this for you. The real money isn't in finding some secret method or hidden opportunity. It's in offering solutions people actually need and are willing to pay for. Period. So how do you get started without overcomplicating things? First, pick a niche. What problems can you help solve? Be specific. Don't say fitness. Say weight loss for busy moms or muscle building for skinny guys. The more targeted, the better. This makes your marketing easier and your offer more compelling. When someone feels like you're speaking directly to their specific solution, they're much more likely to buy. Too many beginners try to appeal to everyone and end up appealing to no one. Narrow your focus, at least in the beginning. You can always expand later. Second, package your knowledge or service in a way that's easy to understand. Don't offer marketing services. Offer Instagram growth packages that get you 500 new followers per month guaranteed. Can you see the difference? The first offer is vague. The second is specific and result-oriented. People don't buy services, they buy outcomes. So sell the outcome, not the process. Focus on what they will get, not what you will do. This slight shift in positioning can double or triple your conversion rate overnight. Third, and this is crucial, start selling before you build anything. Pre-sell your digital product or service to make sure people actually want it. There's nothing worse than spending 3 months creating a course nobody buys. So many people get this backward. They built an entire product or service in isolation and then they try to find buyers. Smart entrepreneurs do the opposite. They find buyers first, then build a product based on exactly what those buyers want. How do you pre-sell? Create a simple landing page describing your offer. Run some cheap ads to it or share it with your existing audience. See if people sign up. If they do, great. Now you know there's demand and you can create the product. If they don't, you've saved yourself months of wasted effort. Fourth, use content and direct outreach to get clients. Make short, helpful TikToks or Instagram Reels showing you know your stuff. Then, DM people who comment or like your content and offer to help them more directly. Consistent content creation builds credibility and attracts your ideal customers. But don't just create content and hope people will come to you. Be proactive. Reach out directly to people who engage with your content. Most will not respond, but some will, and you only need a few customers to get started. Direct outreach feels uncomfortable at first, but it's the fastest way to get paying clients. Send personalized messages and copy-paste templates. Show you've actually looked at their profile or business and identified a specific way you can help them. Here's what the gurus won't tell you. Making money online isn't about discovering some magical system. It's about solving real problems for real people who are happy to pay you for it. You don't need fancy websites, complex funnels, or expensive tools when starting out. You need to talk to potential customers, understand their problems, and offer solutions they're willing to pay for. I've seen too many people waste months trying to perfect their logo or website before they've even validated their business idea. That's backwards. Talk to customers first, get some sales, then worry about the aesthetics. This isn't sexy advice. It won't make for a flash YouTube ad showing off mansions and sports cars, but it's the truth about what actually works in 2025. Most people fail at making money online because they chase shiny objects and complicated systems. They jump from dropshipping to Amazon FBA to crypto to the next hot thing, never giving anything enough time to actually work. Successful online entrepreneurs aren't necessarily smarter or more talented. They're just more focused and persistent. They pick one model, stick with it through the inevitable challenges, and keep refining their approach until it works. The people quietly making 6 or 7 figures online are focusing on one model, getting really good at it, and providing actual value instead of trying to make a quick buck. They're not posting about it every day on social media. They're too busy serving their customers and improving their offerings. So here's my challenge to you. Pick either selling knowledge or selling services. Commit to it for just 6 months minimum. No jumping ship when things get hard. No chasing the next shiny object. In those 6 months, focus entirely on understanding your market and improving your offer. Talk to potential customers every single day. Ask them about their problems. Listen carefully to what they have to say. Then, create solutions that address those specific problems. Learn to solve real problems for real people, charge fairly for the value you provide, and the money will follow. It's not complicated, but it does require patience and persistence. That's it. That's the secret to making money online in 2025. So it's not as exciting as starting a new dropshipping store or what the gurus promise, but it actually works. The reason most people fail is because not only do they focus on the wrong thing, but they lack execution. They get distracted, discouraged, or bored before seeing results. Do not let that be you. Are you going to keep chasing so-called easy methods like dropshipping or get-rich-quick schemes? Or are you going to build something real, a sustainable business that creates actual value for people? The choice is yours. But remember this, a year from now, you will wish you had started today. So don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect idea. Pick a direction and start moving. You can always adjust course along the way.